Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool's missing again. Looks like Bowser is... Oh, wait. Force of habit, Princess Toadstool is fine, actually. But her castle doesn't seem to be according to an urgent letter she sent to Mario. Like, literally just now. Why you were reading this message. Something about disco waffles? This must be serious. Oh no, disco waffles. It is making me hungry. Viva la Revolution. Got a feeling looking at this. This might be Donut's work. That's a disco waffle. Nice stuff. Like, I'm liking the parallax. Using the mode 0 text is a nice touch, too. Thank you for coming on such short notice, Mario. I really appreciate it. This whole situation is rather silly, haha. Basically, a large swarm of rotodiscs have invaded the castle, declaring something about how the world deserves change. They then proceeded to transform every wall and floor of the castle into what I can only describe as abstract art. It's quite beautiful in there. If their angle was that the castle in a makeover, then I'd be all for it. I could have paid them. In all seriousness, no. I completely agree with them. Change is such a good thing. The world needs it. The castle definitely needed it. Things can't stay the same forever. I just wish they hadn't, well, taken over the whole place just to prove their point. My bedroom looks like a disco party on a Friday night now that they're in there. I can't sleep through that. Anyway, this is where you come in, Mario. See, when those rotodiscs renovated the castle's interior, they also turned it into a platforming challenge. I know you love precarious platforms. I take it on myself, but I can't platform on an empty stomach. And unfortunately, the fridge is, occupied. I never would have guessed rotodiscs need food too. So, it's up to you. Head on in there and give them a stern but polite talking to. In the meantime, I'm going to forage for berries in my special and beautiful garden. Good luck, Mario, and don't get too hungry in there. Last time I went to Peach's garden, it turned into a 2600 game. It is a lot of exposition. You know, when they said it turned into abstract art, this wasn't what I was expecting. Is this Facing Worlds? I think this is Facing Worlds. This isn't Facing Worlds. I think this is still a UT track, though. You know what's weird? I still haven't quite gotten back to the notion of I have a normal jump now. Hype. Feels more Halloween-y? Yes. Very Halloween-y, not abstract arty. I was really expecting, like, flashing and stuff. That's why I thought briefly it might be Donut. Because he did a bit like that in Caden, Where's Your Head At? I no longer think this is Donut. I can't tell how many I've gotten. Gotta love some good low-res drum and bass. That was dumb. Like dumb and bass. It suddenly occurred to me, I forgot to tell us a little bit of an anecdote, got to help my nephew play Ernie's Big Splash. My sister was emulating it through one of those sketchy Play All DOS game sites, and I'm like, the PC speaker emulation on this sucks. Why are you using this? Why are you not using archive.org? So I played her what it's supposed to sound like, because I played it on the Windows 98 computer a couple years ago, and had the VOD published for that. And then went to archive.org and looked, I'm like, yeah, this sounds better. I don't know why drum and bass. More like bathtub and bass with that. It's not even any bass, it's PC speaker music. It's only briefly at the beginning. See, now that's sneaky, and I like that. Force me to make a choice. Alright. It's Yoshi's Island time. I wonder what time zone Yoshi's Island would be on if it had a time zone. This moves inordinately slowly and lets me dodge the issue entirely. I'm really hoping for something drastically different in the second half. Room 1 of 8. Okay. Now I'm wondering if Jamie entered this contest. No, this isn't his style. Wow, all I had to do was not jump in blind panic. This feels familiar stylistically, but I can't put my thumb on who this might be. I think that was Dragon Coin number 3. Wow. I jumped the gun. I'm wondering if... Oh. Never mind, I'm not wondering anything. If you get sent back to the beginning or not. I was actually expecting with, like, this to do the classic, like, 5-room dungeon and room dungeon thing, or castle. Is there silly lore? There was, in fact, silly lore. I also know that Jamie had, like, this tech available, and I think he'd been working on Layer 4 stuff. No, not Layer 4. Using Mode 0 for text stuff in Uncle's Closet. Uncle's Closet? Was that it? It's been a while since I've played with that hack. So how you doing, Fries? 30 pages of Peach telling us there were waffles in the castle? Yes. I don't think I like this sprite much. Whew. Oh, there's the fridge. That was the goal, the fridge. Can I get in the fridge? Will not be living in the fridge. Living in the fridge. But yeah, there's some stuff in here that makes me think Jamie. You know, I didn't even look at the mushroom. How embarrassing. Oh god, how embarrassing. This room sucks. Guess it's actually not that bad, I'm just slow. Yeah, in terms of people who do put a long plot in their hack, it's not Daizo. This is not Daizo's style. I remembered this time. I messed up. Something so unfortunate about messing up the exact same way twice in a row. Okay. And the game even gives me a bunch of mushrooms. Like, it should not be that hard. There we go. I mean, honestly, this just makes me want to, like, go and play some UT. It's been too long. I know it would totally work fine on the Windows 98 machine. Hey, this room scrolls. Oh, you are tricky. Oh no, what? Moon coin. I want the coin, I guess? You know, I'm not sure what I was expecting. Coin out of 8. Wait. Will this work? Yes. Okay. Haha. I want moon. Oh. Oh, God. Well, I technically got it. Oh, I already got it. Alright, well, cool. I got the moon. I kind of expect it to be like a big challenge as opposed to a weird little shitpost. I like the fact that you could easily get yourself skewered on a disco waffle. Actually, what action does the disco waffle do to injure you? Is it bludgeoning? Is it electrical? Like, what causes a disco waffle to turn evil? Okay. I need the spring. I don't know why. Never let that stop me from just going and doing that. Oh, I don't even have to go back the same way. I can just go forward. Ha-ha! Guess I need the spring here. Fridges. Why does Peach have so many fridges? That definitely means they're not all occupied. There's so many fridges. Oh, assumed energy damage? Something fever? Oh, disco fever. It's probably bad that my first instinct when I see the word fever is more cowbell. This hack is at so many midways. And you know what you don't hear me doing? Complaining. Oh, I needed P-speed. Oh, well. Oh, so that's why that was that way. It makes sense now. Oh, this is like a actual star run. I need to maintain P-speed. Well, I guess it's not a very... This is either a really good idea or a really bad idea. But we won't know till we get there. Fridge! This was a really good idea. Like, who doesn't want, like, have, like, 5 different fridges? Like, one for every weekday. You know? Like, just, who wouldn't want this? Alright, so where's this put me? Let's try that again. Yeah, I definitely think this will be the last one for the evening. I'm getting tired. I slept okay last night, but I think I'll sleep better tonight. Again, I think my throat thing is finally abating. Because, like, if I spent 3 hours talking today and don't feel as hoarse as I had in the past, it's probably a good sign. Nope. I'm recycling. I want that mushroom. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Or reduce, you cycle, depending if you're hip. Oh. Wait, where am I starting? What would a disco waffle taste like? I mean, okay, let's say you could actually make a disco waffle, right? Like, what would be in a disco waffle? Like, I feel like it's got to be colorful. It also has to not taste like complete garbage. Why are there throw blocks here? Now, I knew someone who was, he had an idea. I want to say the state of California really wanted to try to make that into, like, a kid's thing. Like, yeah, yes, reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, recycle. But, like, and he put together, like, a puppet show as a trial thing, and it didn't really go anywhere. Just a weird little fact. Exclamation point. Or possibly Kirby. So, we finally meet. We've heard so much about you, Super Mario. Can we just call you Mario? Great, great. Do you know who we are, Mario? We understand, if not. It isn't often that our paths come into orbit. Oops, did that give it away? Yes, of course, it must be so clear to you now, for it is I. Or us, the same swarm of Rotodiscs you previously encountered. That's right, every single one of us in the same room. Impressive, no? Well, it would be impressive if we were actually all accounted for. But some of us just had to stay behind and raid the fridge. Go figure. So, we see you were able to... Hey, wait. What's up with this ominous foreboding music? It's totally cramping our style, bro. Can we get a more uplifting song in here, please? Aw, yeah. We love us some good old Vaporwave. So, we see you were able to get past our precarious platforms unscathed. And now that you're here, you must know. Princess Toadstool's castle. It's like abstract art now, right? So, like some sort of stained glass window or something. That expression in your eyes. It's of agreement? It surely can't be otherwise. Do you truly understand our plight? Our plight of seeing lands and worlds remain stagnant and stale while time marches on? Clock hands going round and round and no end in sight? We're just so tired of seeing nothing change around here. We took on the burden of making change happen. It's only natural, isn't it? Things can't stay the same forever. Some of us insisted upon starting with this castle, a decent canvas. But after seeing your bright blue eyes and rosy nose speak 1,000 words, we get it. We really get it now. We should have asked the princess if she wanted a red base or not. It was such a tough choice. Do we go with the red to make it match the castle's exterior, but still give it a unique look, or go with something completely different? Isn't it too late to just make one more change, right? All it would take is... wait! Puff, puff. I finished foraging for berries in my special and beautiful garden. Ah, Princess Toadstool, we were just talking about you. Please don't change the castle. I love it the way it is now. You do? Really? Sure I do. It was a long overdue change for the castle. I just wished you had asked nicely first. Or asked at all. Not to pile on to whatever Mario was presumably talking to you about. Haha. Oh well, fret not. That little hero of yours has such a way with words. And yes, perhaps we were a bit too eager to start giving your castle a makeover. We could have asked you which colors you'd prefer most beforehand. Well, I'm glad you agree. Likewise, we're glad that everyone is definitely on the same page. And with that, we shall take our leave. Thank you, Princess. Thank you, Mario. We have big changes in mind for other places and pastures. And now, we'll be sure to ask people first. Ah, well. Oh, wait, hold on. How could I ever repay you for all your hard work? This must have taken a lot of energy out of you. Oh? Yes. No. That was basically nothing for us. Lol. It took seconds for me to make all this. Just a mere fraction of our power. Our power of being a hive mind. Please consider the fridge raid our compensation. Here, your food back, replenished and all. There was a weird green ball in there as well. It tasted like rotten eggs, so none of us actually ate it. All yours if you're into eating rotten eggs. Toodaloo! It's been fun. This has been inexplicable. They're a little confused, but at least they've got the spirit. I, never would have guessed rotodiscs were capable of things beyond our understanding. Should we consider joining their hive mind? No. Don't ever join a hive mind. It never helps. It's just like turning into a shark. Oh, hey. Well, that's nice. And inexplicable. Alright, we did it. We completed the text-based adventure game. That was fun. Like, really fun. Like, I don't think I really have any major complaints. It was a bit rompy. I liked the plot. The plot was silly. I liked the rotodiscs. I was really expecting a message about the power of SA1 because you can't have that many entities on screen at the same time without using SA1 just because of this general speed of the SMW engine. But yeah, that was cute. I was really hoping I'd actually have to fight the rotodisc boss. Like, it would just be like a boo adorned with a bunch of rotodiscs or something, but it wasn't meant to be. I still think it feels a bit like Jamie, but I don't think it's Jamie. It's gonna... When I see who this is, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's them. That's how this is gonna go. But yeah, that was fun. Ultima had Whisper or Hive Mind. Better lore to crib from. I mean, that assumes the person played Ultima. Ultima hasn't released a new game since, what, like 1997? And that one wasn't very good. You know, what's a paladin? The knowledge of the land shall be great, etc. Not to mention the first three are insane. Like, you end up, what, getting destroyed by the floor, and there's a spot where you can keep upgrading your stuff until you can get, like, a phaser, and then you go to space and fight a bunch of X-Wings to do whatever the thing you need to do to beat the evil wizard. Like, the Ultima series, especially the early ones, were kind of bonkers. I've heard good things about, like, 6 and 7, and the... Yes, memes. And, like, the expansion, the Serpent Gate one, but otherwise I don't know.